In the quiet corridors of CERN, the European Organization for Nuclear Research, Tim Berners-Lee sat in his small office staring at a whiteboard covered in notes and sketches. It was the late 1980s, and the air was filled with the hum of innovation, but few knew that one man's curiosity would soon change the world forever. Tim had always been fascinated by the idea of connecting information. At CERN, the challenge was clear. Thousands of scientists working on complex projects across different countries, each storing data in various incompatible systems. The inefficiency was glaring, and Tim believed there had to be a better way. One evening, as he sat alone in his office, an idea began to form. What if there was a system where information could be easily shared and accessed from anywhere? A web of connections, linking documents, data, and people. He grabbed his notebook and began sketching a simple diagram. Circles and lines representing nodes of information, all connected. Hypertext, he muttered to himself. The concept had existed for years, but no one had quite envisioned it like this. He imagined pages of information, all linked together, accessible through a computer screen with the click of a mouse. The idea felt both simple and revolutionary. Over the following months, Tim worked tirelessly on his vision, writing lines of code late into the night. He called his project the World Wide Web. At its heart was a set of protocols: HTML to structure documents, HTTP to transfer information, and URLs to identify and locate resources. It was a framework that allowed anyone, anywhere, to share information freely. By 1990, Tim had created the first web browser and server. He demonstrated the system to his colleagues at CERN, and though some were skeptical at first, they quickly saw the potential. The first web page was launched, a simple document explaining what the World Wide Web was and how it worked. It was humble, but Tim knew it was only the beginning. As the web began to spread beyond CERN, the world slowly awakened to its power. Academics, governments, and eventually everyday people started to connect. The Internet, once a tool for scientists and military personnel, was now opening up to everyone. Tim had created not just a new technology, but a new way of thinking, a platform for communication, collaboration, and creativity. Despite his monumental achievement, Tim remained humble. He insisted that the web should remain open and free, not controlled by any one company or government. It was, after all, a tool for humanity, a global network of knowledge built for everyone. As he watched the web grow and evolve in the years that followed, Tim often thought back to that quiet evening in his CERN office. He could never have predicted how far his idea would go, but he knew one thing for sure. The world had become a little smaller and infinitely more connected, thanks to the web. And it had all started with a simple sketch on a whiteboard.